Hey, it's Tag. Before you start watching my video, go to the three little dots in the corner of the screen, press that, go to Quality, press that, and then go to 720p because YouTube automatically makes my videos in 480p, and for a better experience, you should watch it in 720. Thanks, and enjoy the video. In my opinion, this video kind of turned into a bit of a train wreck, but nonetheless, I hope you enjoy. Remember, if you want your name on a sign in the Shoutout Pagoda, just leave a comment. You don't have to sub, you don't have to like. Just leave a comment. I hope you enjoy. And yeah. How's it going, home skillets? My name is Tag, and welcome to episode 13 of the Minecraft Let's Play. Today, we got some fun stuff to do. As you know, or you might not know, but this is our farm tower. I built this in episode 12.5, which was just a time-lapse. It was just a quick little video that I wanted to put up because I did not want to make a video about it. So that's there. We have a steady source of food, finally. The first little portion of this episode is basically just going to be doing some busy work around the base because, you know, it's always good to include some busy work in the Let's Play because I don't want it to just be fun stuff. You got to have some, you know, day-to-day stuff going on first. But the first thing I want to do is I want to put some plaques down for my pickaxes that have been broken. So these two pickaxes, Preposterous Pickaxe and Smooth Axe, are both beyond repair. They have reached the end of their useful life, and they're just going to sit up on my wall as a trophy, I suppose. But I do actually want to put up some plaques of when they were used until they could not be repaired anymore. So I'm going to do that. I need to actually go through my videos and figure out when both of these broke. So I will see you in a second. Alright, and after doing some intense calculating, I have figured out that Preposterous Pickaxe died on June 27th, and Smooth Axe died on July 6th. Now, as you know, for me, when a pickaxe dies is when it is beyond repair. So I have used this pickaxe as much as I can, and if I continued to use it, it would be broken forever, and I absolutely do not have the heart to do that. The next thing I want to do is, finally, I have some new comments and some new people to add to the Shoutout Pagoda. I have not added someone in a while, so I'm fairly excited. I don't know why there's a helmet and a spider eye in there, but I'm going to do that really quick, and then I will shout them out. First comment that I got was on episode 12, and it was from Senpai Gunner. He actually was the one that suggested I turn off controller hints, so, you know, it looks a lot better now. And the second one I have is ST4G or Stag, I don't know how it's pronounced. Now, the next thing I have on my list is I want to get a flesh villager. Now, I know that sounds kind of weird, but I want to get a villager over here that sells rotten flesh, that gives me emeralds for rotten flesh. Now, as you know, in my little pigman farm, I have an abundance of three main things. Gold, which is very useful. Swords, golden swords, which are not useful at all, and I basically just throw them all in the sword hole, as I like to call it. And we have rotten flesh. Now, the rotten flesh is really not useful at all at this point. So what I wanted to do was, I wanted to get a cleric, which is a type of villager that will buy rotten flesh for you and give you emeralds for it. So I need to get one from here over to the pigman farm. So I'm going to do that right now, and I'll cut back to once I have it. We have arrived at the overpowered pigman farm. I'm going to make my way down because I lost the footage, but I got myself a Clarence. A Clarence? A cleric. A Clarence is a name. So basically, as you can see, you just trade rotten flesh for emeralds. Now, for some reason, it looks like he's not oscillating through his trades. But the point is, we have this guy down here, and we can use him whenever we want to get rid of my freaking abundance of rotten flesh. So, you know, in between this episode and the next one, I will make sure that he is fully operating and will buy our stuff. The third thing on our little busy work list is I gotta get some animals over to the city. Because I want to start a few, like, little baby farms over there, because it's always nice to have animals at hand, so if you ever want to add some life to your city, like a chicken coop or a little cow pen, you can. So I'm going to do that right now, and I'll see you in a sec. And here we go. There we have it. We have all four types of animals over here at our city because, as I've already said, it'll really be nice if I want to add a chicken coop on the side of a house or something. I just need to breed the two and then get that animal in the area so that I can add some life to the city. And with this episode's busy work done, I'm going to explain the 3 other things that I'm going to do in this episode. Now, the first one is I'm going to make a moat going around the temple in this area. It's just going to be too high, and then I'm going to decorate it with coral and fish and that kind of thing. And the second thing, I'm going to build 2 more houses in our city. I'm going to build the Grocer and the Stonemason. And then last but not least, I'm finally going to tear down our super stupid little terraces over there because they block the wall and they have no use anymore because I have my farm tower, which you can actually see the silhouette of in the distance. It looks really, really good. So it is time for me to go and find some coral. So I just lost so much footage, it's not even funny. So this is kind of me after the fact. I'm actually currently editing the video, so now I'm going to give you a tour of the coral little moat area because, as I've said, I lost the footage. Super fun, I'm kind of PO'd. I'm sorry if this part of the video is bad. So this is what it turned out as. I really like it. I got some coral, I got some sea pickles, put some rocks in there, and you can basically just boat around. I really like the idea of, like, maybe I might have, like, a stand here, so, like, somebody is selling boat rides. But it's more of, like, a leisurely thing, opposed to, like, a defensive thing. Because, as you can see, it looks really nice, and there's boats, and it's very, like, nice and bright waters. It looks really, really good. Now, an idea that one of my good friends actually came up with, oh, dang it, was that she thought it would be cool if, as you know, like in the little tunnel area that you get into that part of the town with, there's an ad on the wall that says join the pillager army. She came up with the idea that maybe the pillagers could be like trying to take down Peony City, and down here in this little barrel, like the secret entrance would be where, you know, their secret hideout would be, and they could have an underground secret area. I'm definitely going to do that later in the series. But yeah, I'm sorry I lost so much footage. I lost the footage of me, you know, talking about this, and I lost the footage of me, you know, kind of segueing into building the Grocer. So I'm sorry, the video should go as scheduled from this point on. My apologies. So again, lost the footage of my segue from the coral reef into the time lapse for building the green Grocer, which is the next building that I'm going to build. My apologies. This is the time lapse of me building that. I'm sorry. I'm kind of annoyed. And even though it is pretty gloomy with the rain going on, I feel like you can see the epicness of this build. Looks really good. The green Grocer, as I'm going to call it, is looking really good. I'm basically just going to have, you know, some, like, crops over here. So the plan is I'm going to have, like, crops growing in little troughs, and then it's going to say how much each one is. And then there's going to be a table right here that's, like, selling melons or something. I don't know. And then over here I'm also going to be selling, like, pumpkins and stuff. Should be fun. Now, I don't think I've talked about this too much, but my goal with this city is that every single house and every single building has something interesting about it, like architecturally. So this one has the bridge going across. This one has, you know, the little side staircase. This one is just got the cool, like, side part right there. How it's got, like, a, you know, like, small little roof there. And then this one, the green Grocer, has a side staircase, and if you come over to the back, it has a greenhouse, which looks really good, as you can see. Now, it's kind of supposed to be a little, like, jammed in here, you know, because it is between two buildings. Now, actually, come to think of it, the greenhouse probably isn't that efficient because it's, you know, going to be in between two buildings, so there's not going to be too much light getting to it, but it looks good. I don't really care. You can get into the greenhouse by going around and kind of coming in here, and then I'm probably going to have some, like, crops growing, maybe some melons. I don't know. Should be pretty fun. So yeah, now that I have it built, I can do my favorite part, which is the furnishing, the inside. So I will cut back to once that's done. I cannot talk today. I will cut back to once the inside of the house is done, and I will give you a quick little tour. So I'll see you in a bit. If that's not a good looking grocer, I don't know what is. I apologize for the chests over here. This is kind of my storage for this whole, like, build that I'm doing. But without further ado, it is time for me to give you a official tour of the Green Grocer. As you walk up, the first thing that you see is a few crops for sale. We have potatoes for, 1 gold for a pound, carrots, 1 gold for a pound, beetroots, 2 gold for a pound. I'm trying to, like, kind of put in some supply and demand here. I don't know. Wheat is 3 gold a pound. Wheat is the most expensive crop that you can buy. We have some sweet cacti, some sweet cabbage, exotic nether crimson hypno mushrooms, 25 gold each. These are from, you know, the nether, so they better be expensive. They are hypno mushrooms. And exotic nether warped healing mushrooms, 40 gold each. Now with the grocer, I actually added in a basement, that I will show you that a little later. If we come around the side, he is selling some melons, 5 for 1 gold, because, you know, we're in a jungle. Melons are everywhere. It shouldn't be very expensive, so you get 5 for only 1 piece of gold. And then hay is 3 gold a bale. If you come on the side, I have my greenhouse and some barrels, a nice chimney, a crafting table. Eventually this will be a legitimate fence, but, you know, we still don't have our Cooper. Keep on going, we have a little stack of chests, I guess, and then the staircase that goes to the top, and then this is accidental. If you come inside from the back door, we actually have 3 doors in this bottom floor. We have a nice armor stand, a chest with a sapling in it. That's not intentional, but I'm just going to leave it there. And we have some nice flower pots, a nice seating area with a shelf and a fireplace, keep you nice and warm. A little furnace for all your cooking needs. And then this is how you get down to the basement. If you come on down, this is actually where he's growing the mushroom. So the grocer is claiming that he went to the nether and got these mushrooms, but in reality, he's just growing them, which is kind of sketchy, and then you have a nice chain going there. And I actually really like this, the, like, trapdoor support beams. And then, as you know, you get to the top of the house you get to the second floor of the house by going up the side staircase. If you come on up, we have a chest, like, shelf thing, a nice mirror, a little desk. I've been really liking doing these trapdoor walls because they're very thin. And you come in here and we have the bedroom, which has a desk area, an ender pearl, a nice painting. I really like this painting. Another armor stand, a lovely shelf that goes over the top, and then that's basically just about it. And you have a lovely balcony, which I will probably, you know, decorate a bit more. But for now, it is going to stay the way it is. So that is the Green Grocer. I really like how our town is turning out because you're really starting to get a feel for what everything's gonna look like. I really, really like it, and I'm really, really excited for this whole kind of project. And with the meat of our video pretty much finished up, I'm probably just gonna end it off with me doing a bit of farming, and then I will do a time-lapse, third-person time-lapse, because they're way better than first-persons. You know, third-person time-lapses are very, like, smooth and in one spot, but first-person time-lapse, the entire thing is just me going, like, and I'm, like, moving super quickly, and it's a little, like, epileptic. So you know what? I'm going to try my best to do more third-person time lapses. But as I've said, I'm going to do a bit of farming, and then I'm going to, or harvesting, not really farming. And then I'm going to demolish our stupid terraces, and that'll just about be it for the episode. In the next one, we will probably continue building our wall. Or at least the right side of the wall, because as you know, the terraces blocked it, which is super dumb and super annoying. But yeah, in the next episode, I'm definitely going to do my best to continue the wall, and I'm probably going to build maybe 1 or 2 more houses, and then I'm going to start on our next project, What I want to do with this Let's Play is I want to have multiple projects going at the exact same time. So I don't want to have, one project at one time, and then once we finish that, we go to the next one, because that is a perfect recipe for getting super, super bored. You gotta have multiple things going so that if you get bored with one thing, you can be like, you know what, I'm gonna switch to this, which is my plan. So the next episode, I'm going to start on the new project, which is going to be the subway system, which is going to take me to different parts around my world. Now, I am going to try to kind of spread out my builds a little more. Instead of having everything in this area, I want to have different builds for different biomes and that kind of thing. And then they will all be connected by a giant 3x3 tunnel or the subway. Another thing that I really want to do in this Let's Play, pretty soon actually, it's probably going to happen in the next, few episodes. I really want to build a blaze farm, because we actually have a blaze spawner pretty close to the portal. So I definitely want to go over there and make one of the piston ones where it kind of makes like a funnel, sort of, and then they all collect in one area. Just because I think it'd be fun, and it's something that I've wanted to do in a lot of my worlds, but I've never really gotten around to. But I do apologize, the talking and audio portion of this video will end here. The rest of it will just be a time-lapse, as I've said. I do apologize for ending it so quickly. I have been trying to, get on a better sleep schedule lately, so I'm trying to go to bed earlier, and it is getting a little late. So I thank you all a lot for watching. Making videos has been super fun, and I just hit 50 subscribers recently, which is more than a lot of people can say. So I just really appreciate the support, and I hope you enjoyed. So I will see you in episode 14 in approximately 2 to 3 days. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ding dong, the witch is dead. I hated those stupid terraces for so long. They were the bane of my freaking existence. They're finally gone. Hope you enjoyed, because I'm pretty pumped.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.